Peace to you. Elo here. How's everybody doing out there? It's always a wonderful time when I come in front of y'all, man. You know, because actually y'all helping me with this, trying to be more consistent with these videos, right? But let me cut straight through it. Let me cut straight to it. Okay. Ask yourself, do you see yourself who you are? Do you see yourself while you're looking in the mirror? When you look in the mirror, do you see you? Right? Do you see you, who you are? Okay. If your answer is yes, then no, incorrect. You don't see you when you look in the mirror. You see a reflection of the vessel in which you reside in. Okay. You are in your own world inside, internally. That's your world. Okay. On the outside, you're a world walking around and you're learning this world. Okay. This world, you don't want it to affect the world inside of you. All right. See, the only way that you'll truly see who you are is through your actions, the things you do, the things you don't do, how you react, how you respond, right, to whatever the outside stimulus is, whatever that is, right? All right. There is a talk going around from women that a lot of the men nowadays are feminine acting, right? Of course, a lot of the men are feminine acting. I'm surprised if not all of them, right? Why? Most of us, like myself, right? We were born to single mothers, okay? No father really in the home, okay? No real man in the home. So we really don't have an example of that, of what that is as being a matured masculine man, right? You have a lot of young men, okay, having a problem with controlling their emotions, okay? So, like I stated earlier, if you want to see who you are and what level you're on, look at your actions. Look at what you're doing, okay? My greatest teachers are women and children, right? Why? Because I will measure myself or compare myself to what they're doing. If I see certain things that they're doing, right, or certain things that they're not doing, right, I would look and see if I'm doing the same thing or if I'm not doing what they're doing. And I would look at it like, the women did this, women do that. And I would look at myself and say, damn, I'm kind of doing the same thing. You know, I'm doing the exact same thing as the woman doing. Okay? I'm doing the exact same thing as the child doing. See, when I came up, I would get angry. I would get to a point where I get mad. And mad is uncontrolled anger. Okay? I would get mad and break things, be destructive. You know, breaking doors, punching holes through walls, and all of this, kicking doors open, and all this old crazy stuff. Breaking phones. These things I would have to pay for anyway as I got older. I still was in my 40s doing this kind of stuff until I really looked at it and said, you know, I have to stop doing this. I have to start getting in control of my emotions. How do you do this? Every man needs a code, baby. You need a code for yourself. When you start doing things and you don't want to do it, first you look at it like, you know what? This is what women do. I don't want to be like no woman. This is what children do. I'm a grown-ass man. I don't want to be like a child. So you set codes in place, right? You reprogram yourself, deprogram yourself, and reprogram yourself. You got to rewire yourself. That's when you start saying, you know what, I ain't gonna never do this again because this is what women do, and I ain't no broad, I ain't no woman. This is what children do. I don't want to do that. Okay? This is why I told men to control your dick, control your serpent. Okay, because as a child, when you're a little boy, you can't really control that. You don't really have the necessary tools psychologically, emotionally to be able to change. You don't have that force of will. It's not that strong yet. So you have to develop that by denying yourself the things that you like the most, right? Okay, you need control over it. You need to control your emotions, right? Control your anger. There's nothing wrong with anger. Right? What happen when anger is something wrong with it is how you handle it. What you do while you're in the state of being angry. That's emotional. Okay? You got to learn that every man needs a code, and you have to start making a code for yourself. Don't listen to what the world's telling you, because the world wants you to do what you're doing because they're not trying to stop it. Okay, so they want you to do that. All right? You want to keep your relationships. You want to stay in the relationship with your child's mom and things like that. All right? This is what I'm giving men. Women can actually look at it the same way. Because if you're still chasing dangling, if you're still chasing a serpent, and that's what causes you to move or causes you not to be able to do something, you're still immature. You're still young. You're doing what little young girls do. They don't have the ability to say no. Okay? But men, find your manhood by actually implementing codes in your life, the things you're going to do and the things you're not going to do, and stand on that. Okay, so all you women out there that's saying a lot of these men are being feminine and acting feminine, come on, apply some love there, right? Apply some love there. Get out of your own self, right? Have some concern for the man, okay? Understand that these men have been around women all their life. Most of us born from a woman, right? And we either raise around our aunties, our grandmothers, our sisters. And then when we get of age, we start having a girlfriend, then a wife. So we're around women our whole life, spending most of our time around women. Okay? So yes, we adopted a lot of things that women do, right? This is why you have a lot of young men that wants to be women. Why? Because their whole life they seen power of a woman. Women always in control. The woman is the one they look up to, their mother, their grandmother, right? And they want to be just like that. Why? Men have X and Y chromosome. Okay, we have the ability to be feminine and masculine, but they need another man around to let them understand that because you have some of these feminine traits does not mean that you're feminine, does not make you a woman. You don't have nobody around that's telling these things. So a lot of these young men are confused out here, okay? And it's hard to deal with emotions because you're constantly dealing with women that are emotional and uncontrolled emotion. Go from 0 to 100 real quick. Slapping their hands when they get mad and all of this kind of stuff. So, men, young men, make codes for yourself to stop you from doing that. And learn from the women and children what not to do and what to do. Peace to you.